We've all been there. That tickle in your nose, the sudden urge to expel a powerful burst of air. Yes, we're talking about sneezing, a universal human experience that's as intriguing as it is essential. Sneezing or sternutation is much more than just an annoyance. It's a complex reflex, a vital mechanism our body uses to protect us from harmful invaders. It's a forceful expulsion of air from the lungs through the nose and mouth, often triggered by irritants in our nasal passages. While we often associate sneezing with colds and allergies, the triggers can be surprisingly diverse, from dust and pepper to bright sunlight and even strong emotions. In this exploration, we'll delve into the fascinating biological processes that make us sneeze and debunk some common myths surrounding this everyday phenomenon. Let's break down the science behind a sneeze into manageable steps. It all starts with an irritant, a tiny particle that decides to make your nasal cavity its temporary home. This unwelcome guest could be anything from dust or pollen to a virus or bacteria. When these irritants come into contact with the sensitive lining of your nose, it triggers a cascade of events. The lining of your nose, equipped with specialized sensory nerves, detects these intruders and sends an urgent message to your brain. Your brain, recognizing the potential threat, puts a defense plan into action, sending signals to various muscles in your chest, abdomen, and diaphragm. Finally, the pressure reaches its peak, and like a carefully orchestrated explosion, air is forced out of your lungs, through your nose and mouth, carrying the irritant along with it. Sneezing, while often viewed as a nuisance, is actually a sign that your body is working as it should, diligently protecting you from harm. But what are the most common culprits that trigger this protective reflex? Let's shine a light on some of the usual suspects. Allergies top the list as one of the most frequent triggers of sneezing fits. For those with allergies, their immune system mistakenly identifies harmless substances such as pollen, dust mites, or pet dander as dangerous invaders. This triggers an immune response, releasing histamine and other chemicals that inflame the nasal passages and lead to sneezing. Next on the list are infections, particularly the common cold, which often announce their arrival with a barrage of sneezes. Some individuals experience a peculiar phenomenon known as photic sneeze reflex, where exposure to bright light, particularly sunlight, can trigger uncontrollable sneezing fits. Allergies, a common health concern affecting millions worldwide, occur when our immune system overreacts to harmless substances known as allergens. These allergens, ranging from pollen and dust mites to pet dander and certain foods, are typically harmless. But in individuals with allergies, they trigger a cascade of reactions that can lead to a range of symptoms, including sneezing. When someone with allergies encounters an allergen, their immune system mistakenly identifies it as a threat. This triggers a chain reaction leading to the production of antibodies, specifically immunoglobulin E or IgE antibodies. These antibodies attach themselves to mast cells, specialized cells found in tissues throughout the body, including the lining of the nose. The next time the person encounters the same allergen, it binds to the IgE antibodies on the surface of mast cells. This binding triggers the mast cells to release histamine and other inflammatory chemicals into the surrounding tissues. Histamine, the main culprit behind many allergy symptoms, causes blood vessels to dilate, increasing blood flow to the area, leading to swelling and inflammation. Infections, particularly those affecting the respiratory system, are notorious for triggering sneezing fits. Among these, the common cold, caused by a variety of viruses, reigns supreme as a leading cause of sneezing. Viruses, unlike bacteria, are intracellular parasites, meaning they need to invade living cells to replicate and spread. When a cold virus enters your body, typically through your nose or mouth, it targets cells in the lining of your respiratory tract. Once inside these cells, the virus hijacks their machinery, using it to create copies of itself. As the virus multiplies, it damages and destroys infected cells, releasing inflammatory substances that irritate the lining of your nose and throat. Sneezing in the context of a cold serves as a defense mechanism, helping to clear the nasal passages of the virus-laden mucus. Once sneezing, a universal human experience, has sparked its fair share of myths and misconceptions throughout history. Let's debunk some of these myths and uncover some fascinating facts about this powerful reflex. One common myth suggests that holding in a sneeze is dangerous and can cause serious harm, such as bursting a blood vessel in your head or even damaging your eardrums. While it's true that stifling a sneeze can create a sudden increase in pressure within your head and ears, it's highly unlikely to cause any serious damage in healthy individuals. Another myth claims that your heart skips a beat when you sneeze. This is simply not true. Did you know that the average sneeze can expel mucus and droplets at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour? These droplets, often carrying germs, can travel up to 25 feet. And here's another intriguing tidbit. The world record for the longest sneezing fit belongs to Donna Griffiths, who sneezed for a staggering 978 days straight. While often viewed as an annoyance or a sign of illness, sneezing is, in essence, a vital bodily function, a testament to our body's remarkable ability to protect itself from harm. It's a powerful reflex, a forceful expulsion of air that serves as our first line of defense against a barrage of irritants and invaders. From the moment an irritant enters our nasal passages, triggering a cascade of signals in our nervous system, to the coordinated contraction of muscles in our chest and abdomen, the act of sneezing is a symphony of biological processes working in perfect harmony. Sneezing helps to expel foreign particles such as dust, pollen, and microbes, preventing them from reaching our lungs and causing potential harm. So the next time you feel a sneeze coming on, embrace it. Don't suppress this natural defense mechanism. Grab a tissue, cover your mouth and nose, and let it rip. Your body will thank you for it. Sneezing, while sometimes inconvenient, is a powerful reminder of our body's remarkable ability to protect and defend itself.